부담스러운 타구는 빼고.
안녕하세요. 기다렸습니다.
고트임 TV. 안녕하세요.
치아.
앤디님, 안녕하세요.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity.
Decent chance!
감기 걸리셨나요?
감기요? 아니요. 그런 큰 거 안 걸렸는데. 왜죠?
Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Lens are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that was vital. Lee Kang-in over to the right flank. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Dani Olmo.
He looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and
아니 목소리가 평소랑 다르게 들려서요.
아, 그래요? 똑같은데, 평소랑? 다를 거 없습니다.
아니네요. 다시.
And the ball's come loose here.
다를 거 없습니다.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through.
아유, 까비.
Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Forlan. Leicester calmly anticipates. And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Takes a shot.
오, 야, 위험했다, 이거.
He has hit that forcefully.
well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hops for safety. Chance here to counter. And He's only too happy to take that back. And it's Maldini. Passing nice and neat. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Yeah. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's shooting chance!
까비.
Quick to recover this. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mohamed Salah! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's had it nicked away.
And Yang are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it.
Can he finish? Oh, what has happened here? Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. And here's Forlan. Azar. Maldini. And it's Maldini. And here's Alvarez. Dani Olmo. And now the breakaway. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. Great chance! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
And Yang are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very impressive.
아이고, 까비.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Lee Kang-in tries across. And it's claimed by the keeper.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he goes cross-field. Mohamed Salah.
어, 나이스.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Mohamed Salah.
까비.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
And Yang clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Xavi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Skillfully cut out. So
Okay.
a temporary halt to the action. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is two, but still, all things are possible.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again.
오, 렉 걸려요.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alvarez wants to run onto this. Forlan. Now it's Raul. Maldini is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's just misjudged that one. Turan. And he's gone searching cross-field. Out of play for a throw. Rafael Varane. Raul wins the duel this time.
아,
Now there's a fine ball. It's Fuller! Fuller! That is
위치를 잘못 잡았어.
a finish right from the top draw. It is an explosive start. Oh, that is asking.
왜 이러죠?
He's found the way through. Now it's Forlan. And he thumps it clear. Vieira. Azar. Now it's Eto. Park Ji-sung. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Rijkaard. Zanetti. And this is Forlan. Robertson. He has found the way through. And he shoots!
에이,
Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed.
야, 씨, 큰일
Get
났다.
back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder
Abi.
there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Raul going after that. And it's Lopez. Thuram going forward. Alvarez. Eto! And he's stuck it away. And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away.
Coming on the field. Number 20. Stoichkov. Number
Toure
15.
producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Yaya Toure, he's through here. Seedorf has it out wide and in space.
아, 까비.
Number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Stoichkov.
어우, 씨.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Vieira. Not where it came from. And he's quick to-
야, 거기 아니다.
That could shut it
또록.
down. Momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the
칠엔TV 만세.
테토TV, 안녕하세요.
reach the gym, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
상대 433. 옛날에 하시던 분인가 봐요, 이 스쿼드가. 조금 요즘 것도 섞여 있긴 한데.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Diego Maradona, truly
까비.
the brightest star in the footballing firmament. So I wonder what he has in store for us here.
Well, anything can happen with this man, Peter. He's in a league of his own, truly capable of winning matches practically on his own.
Well, as he has done time and time again over the course of his career. So another masterclass today.
Here's hoping.
And it's been hooked away. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Schneider. It's Hullet. No, that was never going to make it.
까비.
Schneider. Now it's Eto. Now it's Alvarez.
아잘.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time, and he put it where very few.
It's Eto! Sensational from Eto! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So there's the header!
오, 나이스.
And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's going wide left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Eto. Schneider is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Eto. And it's Eto.
And Yang are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front
Ah,
if you're going to
Gabi.
make it work.
Now it's Eto. Now it's Hunit. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well. And
Hello.
Oh, he's all alone. And a chance! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. He's played it back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great chance! And that's it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, to see it unfold.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Brooklyn and to wish you a Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours
자.
vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The
5-3.
tone for this game is well and truly set.
아이고. 캔슬이.
So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems...
There's the shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good take, and is he in?
아, 까비.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is
오,
Schmeichel getting this one clear. And they're quick to get it back.
Maldini. Yeah.
위험했다, 씨.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at
Ah.
all, having had a great deal of the ball. And he plays one through. Real chance!
오, 슈마이클 나이스.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's going across goal. And that has been cleared. Opts to play it. Takes a shot!
이야, 극강아 나이스다. 와.
He's got himself an absolute peach. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it.
아하.
It's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from the big
아,
man.
옵사이드야?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Xavi. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Eto'o. Hazard knocks it out wide. Picked out brilliantly.
아, 까비.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And they can counter here. He's being urged to shoot. And a chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 2 then. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe gets into a good position. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Eto'o. Eto'o will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And Yang are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to
아,
be
까비.
very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And the counter is on. Hazard receives it in a wide position. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Yaya Toure. Great vision. Hazard. Oh, well played, well played.
아, 안 돼.
Zico. Bullet. Nesta. This is a promising build-up. Pepe makes the interception. Lam tries to play it through. He's found a way past. Hazard. So what can they make of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. Pepe
There will be 1 minute added time.
turns back here, probably the best option. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertment. And that is the end
반갑시다.
of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick announcement.
Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been an intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Back on the way then.
아, 아비.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri. Now it's Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. And that's gone loose. Strokes it back. And this is Eto.
아, 아비.
Pepe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Oh, he's got a sign of goal. Nedved showing good feet. And it's Yaya Toure. It's a good spell of possession. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That pass isn't the best. That has been cut short. Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, good read.
He
아하.
read really well and stopped it.
Bullet. He's in a great position here. Now it's Zico. Nicely weighted ball, good take. Lam delivers.
That's good defensive concentration.
And here's Nedved. Knocks it into space. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Xavi can get it clear. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution on the field.
Vieira having a look.
Alvarez.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
Number 14, Hazard. Number 19, Mohamed Salah. Number 5, Xavi.
Schneider.
Coming on the
He's
field.
having a pop. Schneider. Brilliant.
야, 좋다, 그땅아.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. They've done it. It was coming. They have their reward.
와 이게
Gorgeous.
그땅아 좋네요. 예.
Gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity
거기 아닌데.
and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Over to the right flank. Space for him to turn and look. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Nesta. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
아하.
And Yang really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Thiago. Rafinha, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Thiago.
야.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Roberto Carlos. There will be a throw-in. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Now the ball in. There's the header!
야, 졌다 이러면. 졌다.
This is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
아, 까비.
Go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lam. Now, can they get him away? Maldini. And it's Schneider. Varane calmly anticipates. It's a pretty...
아하.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Threads one. Decent chance! And that's a tiny finish. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
형아님 안녕하세요.
Just one in it now. Roberto Carlos. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
오, 마지막 주나요, 마지막?
He's making. And that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
완패. 시더는 뭐죠, 시더? 완패.
싫어. 콜론 FAC 그린 스마일링.
빨리 합시다. 허리야. 여기를 뭐 샵이 나와서 쓰고 있긴 한데 샵이를 빼고 좀 다른 애를 넣어야겠어요.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So things are underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard.
삽입 체감이 패들이랑 비슷한가요?
샤비 체감이 페드리보다는 조금 저거 한 것 같은데? 조금 둔탁한 것 같은데요, 느낌상? 아, 근데 또 제가 그렇게 키웠을 수도 있고.
How do they contain him?
Alvarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moments.
그 부들부들의 끝판왕은 역시 패드리지 않나 싶어요. 아이고, 거기 아니다.
Rodri, quality ball.
달려!
Well played.
까비?
Has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. To Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, cracking ball. That's an excellent interception.
달려!
A vicious ball here. Nicely intercepted.
아, 까비.
Vieira. Thuram. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Shevchenko.
야!
That's a good
오.
intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he has been
아,
fouled.
까비.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Alvarez. Looking to shot, surely! Oh, super goal! A finish of true class! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2-up.
아이고, 오.
And here's Eto'o. And this is it's Asa!
까비.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Pullet can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
와우, 로드리 나이스.
Really well and stopped it.
Thuram.
And Yang are clearly
안녕하세요. 기다렸습니다.
looking to pick out some
시더
오.
싫어. 곤론 FAC
야.
그린 스마일링. 삽입 체감이 패들이랑 비슷한가요?
아, 이게 사람들이 급강화를 계속 하는 이유가 있네요. 이게 되게 잘 들어가는 급강화가.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum...
He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better... Shoots!
까비.
Bullet. Now it's Pele. Bellingham. Now it's Pele. Mohamed Salah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vieira. Now that's a lovely exchange. He's in a... Mohamed Salah! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pull it. Vieira. And it's Eto. Hazard. And he cuts out the supply. Bellingham. Pelé
Has been
just
indicated.
eases him off the ball. That's been slipped through.
까비.
Makes the interception. Rodri. And that's been intercepted. Hazard. Eto! And a neat finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And a trademark move. And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me.
와, 저 그바리디올 언제적이냐, 와.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
Alvarez! And he's done it! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double.
Hello?
It off was quite simple after that.
어?
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
어,
And he's managed to get
어,
free. And the shot!
오,
Ronaldinho, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
That was lovely.
오, 얘2 갑자기 나타났어요.
Like a man possessed at the moment.
까비.
Eto'o going face to face with his great rival. Tries a shot! Nicely aimed pass. Varane makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Vieri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Strokes it back. And here's Fernandes.
Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard. He's a sharp little ball here. Vieri might just make this. And it's Salah.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now.
Chance for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expert shoots! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
And we have our very first corner. Hazard plays it short. Gets the shot away! And he should have made it 4. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Has a look and plays it forward. Boca Juniors
아이고.
are looking to go forward now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh no, what has happened here? Looks to the other side. Thuram. And that has left him in a heap.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that
아,
interception
까비.
was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Alvarez. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Ronaldinho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who
야,
was
큰일 났다.
ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Vieri! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, great chance! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Count. Now this could be a chance. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Count. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hazard. Played out towards the right wing. Mohamed Salah, Costa Curta gets a foot in here. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Substitution.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Hazard. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
아, 까비.
Ronaldinho.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fernandez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alvarez takes a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! Untouchable, remorseless! And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
근데 5-3-2 요번 굴리트에 요번 레드베드에 자네티도 새로운 친구고
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man
Ah,
who's seen
까비.
it for us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pele. Eto'o going face to face with his great rival. Played out to the left flank. Maldini receives it in a wide position. And the shot!
아, 까비.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking tidy in possession here. Alvarez.
아, 슛을 눌러놓을 걸 그랬다.
Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Seedorf. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maldini. And here's Hazard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. So what can they make of this? Now it's Pele. Hazard. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Xavi. Hazard driving forwards.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Vieira. Now it's Alvarez.
어,
And one more try. There it is. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Pele. He's being urged to shoot. In by Hullet. Maldini is there to clear. Mohamed Salah looking to be a menace in the final third. He's in plenty of space here. Eto'o gets into a good position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. This might spell danger. And that has put paid to that. Strokes it back. Thuram picks it up out wide. Some really good ball movement. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Alvarez. Shot a goal! Just cruising. They are cruising. They are purring. Truly purring. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches. The smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a great tremendous...
Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Alvarez!
아이고 씨.
Oh, there was plenty on that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he plays one through. And the shot!
아 까비.
He's got it all! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut.
And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Those of you making their way home on
It's
public
hard to believe we're only at
transportation
half-time.
today, please watch
The
the
lead
screen
is
featuring
3,
the times from
but for how
all
long?
major
It's
stations.
anyone's guess.
Substitution for Germany. Number 11.
So, into the second half.
Number 9. Pele. Coming on the field.
Nedved was in no mood for any of that.
Ibrahimovic.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Threads one in. Oh, that's neat. It's a promising position. Thuram clears. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
아이고.
Played back into the centre. Vieira. Hazard. And it's Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Vieira. Ibrahimovic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Nice control. Can he get on the end of this? Now, this could be a chance. That's a decent clearance. Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. And that could set him on his way. A lot of space. Eto'o! And he's following up. Oh, it's hit the post. And it's been hooked away. Oh, he's been caught. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared without hesitation. Backward it goes. Hazard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Seedorf. Hazard. Now Seedorf. Zanetti. Oh, played right into his path. And he's straight offside. Hazard. Vieira. Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Maldini. Xavi is the team's great visionary. Nedved. No way through. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Eto'o. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. And he is just ripping it up.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He
아이고.
really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, he's found support out wide. And a header!
와우, 나이스.
Ibrahimovic, it could only be him! A finish right from the top draw. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Big chance!
아,
And it's hit the woodwork and out. Just eases him off the ball, knocks it into space. It's ended up in no man's land. And now the breakaway. Zanetti plays it across. Ferdinand with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. Looking here to chip it through. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. That's a throw. Azar. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Seedorf. Nedved. Oh, that's a fine interception. Mohamed Salah. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He is through here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish.
빡겜. 삼, 삼, 둘, 둘.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role
Oh,
of
nice.
the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
아, 옵사이드.
Good ball. Alvarez! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Zola. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Varane.
아, 아자르 좀 그렇다.
And it's Azar. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Oh, that's fabulous.
아, 까비.
He did make it. Zola. It's Hullet. Leicester was in no mood for any of that. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah. And he shoots! And we have our very first corner.
이거를 뭐 이렇게 하던데. 아, 아닌데.
Takes a shot! Mets are looking to go forward now. Alvarez.
아!
Right on the side.
아, 키퍼한테 갈 줄 알았다.
Rafael Varane. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri, good driving run. Pass somewhat on target.
뭐야, 쟤 어디 있었어?
Alvarez, renowned for his long-range shooting, just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's played in. Mets are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And the finish!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
야, 어디로 걷어내냐. 되게 잘했어.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Solar. Vieira. Azar. And this is Azar. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Eto'o. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Passing nice and... It's Eto'o!
와우, 나이스.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
And Yang really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Rodri. Xavi. Hazard. Some really good ball movement. Hazard. He's shifting. Goes for a shot.
아,
Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And here's the chance to counter. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Turan. Pele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And a chance!
이라이스.
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off in the defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have... He's having a shot! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of...
And that signals the end of the first period. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
아하.
We're at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
And Yang are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change.
Real chance! That's a sharp
아,
pass.
그래?
Zola. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Salah. Turan has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's found some space. Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Chips it through. Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Zola.
오.
Short. Big chance! Oh, it's come loose. Leicester can clear it away. Azar. Vieira. That has not gone well. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shot a goal!
어, 야!
That looks awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Azar. Can he get on the end of this? A lot of space ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. This is a promising build-up. Now, can he find a finish? Pepe did well to stay calm there.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Real chance, and the shot! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mets are looking to break at pace. Maldini. Oh, good-looking ball.
아하.
Bullet. Rodri. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Eto. Well seen.
야, 나이스. 잘했다.
That was well played, well stopped.
Varane gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pele.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
지하.
범팍TV 안녕하세요. 아, 까비.
Changement. Le numéro 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 11. Ibrahimovic. Le numéro 20. À leur place, le numéro 4. Le numéro 22.
야, 잠깐만.
Rodri gets across and deals with
Numéro
it.
7. Le numéro 19. Messi. Changement.
That'll be a throw. Rafinha.
야.
Lovely. Now,
아,
oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
로이 BTS가 아니라 GTS님이랑 붙고 계시는군요.
아,
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
뭐 저건가요? 그
Here's Owen. Now it's Neymar.
로이 GTS, BTS?
A lot of space ahead of him.
아, 거기 아닌데 잠깐만.
Chance.
아씨, 개뽀로로 됐나 했네.
이겼습니다.
In the world. Rafinha. Passes coming off in quick succession. And Stoichkov.
야, 이씨.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
아 세미콜론 세미콜론 세미콜론.
And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there.
달려, 제발!
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plenty. And the shot.
오케이.
He lifts the roof. So is that it? Is this the moment?
재밌네요. 왔다 기회.
How's that for a class finish?
나이스. 와 결승골.
아우, 쉽지 않았습니다.
From me, Peter Drury, and my
상대분 빡종하실 듯.
아, 그래도 경기력으로 봤을 때는 이길만 하지 않았습니까? 아휴, 그래도 한 1시간 반에서 한 2, 30점 올렸네요. 자, 오늘은 요까지. 아까 보니까 우리 찬TV 킨 것 같은데 찬TV 방송 보러 가시죠. 시청 감사합니다.
방송부터 봐서 몰랐네요. 수고하셨습니다. 수고하셨습니다. 고생하셨습니다.